Subject English Grammar, Standard 4th. Hello students, my name is Shruti Nanaware. So students, today we are going to learn a poem comprehension, and the name of our poem is Bed in Summer by Robert Louis Stevenson. So students, before starting with the poem, I would like to ask you one question. That is, how many of you go to bed very early? I think many of you must be going to bed very early as a proper sleep, a proper amount of sleep is very necessary for our body. It makes our body and mind fresh. And as you all must be aware of a proverb that early to bed, early to rise makes a person healthy and wise. Bed in Summer by Robert Louis Stevenson. In winter, I get up at night and dress by yellow candlelight. In summer, quite the other way, I have to go to bed by day. I have to go to bed and see the birds still hopping on tree, or hear the grown-up people's feet still going past me in the street. And does it not seem hard to you when all the sky is clear and blue, and I should like so much to play to have to go to bed by day? So, children, this poem is written by Robert Louis Stevenson. It is a poem about a boy who is wondering why he has to go off to sleep when it is still daytime. Because in some countries, when it is summer, there is still daylight until late in the evening. And when children have to go to bed at night, they can see and hear the birds and the people outside their house. So, how would it feel if, even if you had to go to bed at a time when still people are roaming around, still the birds are chirping, and still it is daylight, and you need to go to bed where you could maybe play? So let's see what is in the poem. In winter, I get up at night and dress by yellow candlelight. In summer, quite the other way, I have to go to bed by day. Here, poet says that in winter, I have to get up at night and get up and dress up by the candlelight, because in some countries in the winter season it is still quite dark late in the morning, and you have to dress up and get ready to go to your school or work even when it is dark. So, but it is very opposite or quite the other way in the summer season. The child says that he has to go to bed in the daytime, in the daylight. In the summer season, just the opposite of winter, because it is still bright outside, it is still daylight outside, even quite late in the night in the summer season. So he says it is so strange that I have to go to bed by night in summer, quite the other way. I have to go to bed by day. I have to go to bed and see the birds still hopping on the tree, or hear the grown up people's feet still going past me in the street. In this stanza, the poet envies. Envies means the feeling that you have when somebody else has something that you want. So here the poet envies the birds and grown-ups because they are free. He complains that he does not have any freedom and has to obey the grown-ups. Here he says that he has to go to bed early, but the birds jump on the trees, hopping, and the grown-up people to go around in the street as he can hear their footsteps very clearly. So the poet is very sad. And does it not seem hard to you when all the sky is clear and blue, and I should like so much to play, to have to go to bed by day? In this stanza, we find that the poet is very sad and it is very hard for him to go to bed while the sky is still clear and blue. He says that he is supposed to play and enjoy the beauty of nature instead of going to bed while it's still daytime. So here he complains that instead of playing, he is going to bed. So again, he does not like to go to bed by day. Question number 1. Match the underlined words from the poem with their synonyms. So here the following words are given below and you have to write the synonyms of these words which are given in the poem. First, jump. So what is the synonym of jump is given in the poem? Right, jump means hopping. Second, without clouds means clear. Third, adult. The synonym of adult in poem is grown up. Fourth, opposite. The opposite of synonym is other way. Fifth, difficult. The synonym of difficult in the poem is hard. Sixth, watch. Watch means to see. So the next question is answer the following questions. First, why does the poet dress by the candlelight when he wakes up in the winter? And the answer is the poet get dressed by the candlelight because it is still dark in the morning time during winter. Second, what can the poet see when he goes to bed? Yes, correct. The poet sees the birds hopping on the trees. Third question, what does the poet hear lying in the bed in summer? And the answer is the poet hears grown up people walking in the streets. Fourth question, how does the poet describe the sky? And the answer is the poet describes the sky as clear and blue. Question, what would the poet like to do instead of going to bed in summer? And the answer is the poet would like to play instead of going to bed in summer. Question is write the rhyming words from the poem. First, night. So what is the rhyming word of night? Light. Second, way. The rhyming word of way is day. Third, sea. The rhyming word of sea is tree. Fourth, feet. The rhyming word of feet is street. Fifth, you. The rhyming word of you is blue. Sixth, play. The rhyming word of play is day. The next question is complete the following lines of the poem. First, I had to go to bed by day. Second, the birds were hopping on the tree. Third, in winter I get up at night. Fourth, when all the sky is clear and blue. So students once again will recite the poem Bed in Summer by Robert Louis Stevenson. In winter I get up at night and dress by yellow candle light. In summer quite the other way, I have to go to bed by day. I have to go to bed and see the birds still hopping on the tree, or hear the grown up people's feet still going past me in the street. And does it not seem hard to you when all the sky is clear and blue, and I should like so much to play? I have to go to bed by day. So, students, hope you have understood our today's topic. So, keep learning and stay safe. Thank you.